We all know Peter Bergman as Jack Abbott, the boardroom-commanding boss of Jabot on The Young and the Restless. But do you remember? He was once Dr. Cliff Warner on All My Children? Yep, a total 180. Peter Bergman played Dr. Cliff on AMC from 1979 until 1989. So when he was fired, it came as a shock to both him and his fans. He wasn't exactly rushing into another daytime gig, but fate had other plans. And believe it or not, one of Genoa City's queens, Melody Thomas Scott, had a huge hand in making that Jack we all love today. And how exactly? Keep watching to find out.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
On September 7, 1989, Peter auditioned for the role of Jack Abbott on The Young and the Restless. Fun fact, the audition almost didn't happen. He'd just been fired from AMC. He and his wife Mary Ellen were expecting, and Peter wasn't sure he wanted to uproot or dive back into soaps right away. In fact, when Peter got the call from Y&R for the first time, he turned down the role immediately. I was still at AMC, and my agent phoned to say that Y&R had called to ask how tall I was. I told him, "Don't even call them back," he told Soap Opera Digest. However, Y&R didn't want to give up on Peter for some reason and called him again. Once again, he turned down the offer, saying he wasn't ready to move west. "It wasn't that I felt ungrateful. I felt it was bad timing," he recalled. Strangely enough, his co-star Debbie Morgan asked him one day about his career plans, and that's when he found clarity. When Debbie found out that Y&R was looking for a new Jack, she told Peter, "Peter, it's one of the ultimate roles in daytime. Run, don't walk," to audition for that part. He left a decade behind and flew to LA to try out for Jack. But even after he landed the part, Peter had doubts. Recasts in soaps sometimes don't stick. And he admitted he thought he might be one of those who'd be gone in 6 months. Then came the turning point, his first daytime Emmy as Jack in 1991. Peter said that when he walked on stage to accept that Emmy, he finally felt, "Yep, this part is mine." Big career glow-up moment right there. Now, here's the part you came for. Why does Peter owe Melody Thomas Scott a debt of gratitude? Short answer, she recommended him. Long answer, when Terry Lester left the role of Jack in 1989, Y&R needed a new Jack, and Melody, who loved Peter's work as Cliff on AMC, thought he'd be perfect. She told her husband, Edward J. Scott, who was producing the show at the time, something like, "This is your next Jack Abbott." And that recommendation opened a door. Melody was a huge fan of his earlier work. She even said she thought the people who let him go at AMC were insane. So while Jack and Cliff were very different characters, Melody trusted Peter's chops and pushed for him. And honestly, she was right. Peter made the role totally his own. Fast forward, Peter has played Jack for 36 years, earning 25 Daytime Emmy nominations and 3 wins. That's not just longevity, that's legacy. And while Peter will always be grateful to Melody for that golden recommendation, we, the fans, are pretty thankful too. Because let's be honest, The Young and the Restless would never have been the same without him.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.